Oh man, I'm smiling ear to ear because akusemnandi in studio tonight. Dumelang absheni molweni. I wish I could speak more languages, but we're taking ne kizamile. I hope that you are as excited as me but trendy because your Feel Good Friday Nights Indulgence is back on your screen right here on SABC News Channel 404. My name is Kgothatso. Papa now, you can call me Candy. And we are going to be spending the next hour together as we give you only the best in arts, culture, lifestyle, and travel. Plus, we have some performances in store for you this evening, courtesy of the powerhouse that is M Pinda Matala and superstars Gigi Lemaine and Caesar Alakine, who are all going to be taking to the Trendz live stage. But for now, let's get this party started. Just in case you missed some of the biggest entertainment news headlines this week, don't worry, we've got you covered. From all things on the international stage to African stars shining bright on the global stage. Trendz live producer Phinda Matlala gives us a glimpse into the updates.
All-rounder and comedian Mindy Kaling has received her star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame. The writer, producer and comedic star got her first big break as an actress and writer on NBC's The Office, also marking her territory as the first woman of color to be nominated in the category at the Emmys. The Mindy Project, Late Night, Inside Out, A Wrinkle in Time and The Morning Show are some of the productions she has worked on. Her co-star and fellow writer on The Office, BJ Novak, poked a little fun at her ahead of the unveiling.
Because in addition to being a brilliant and wildly successful showrunner, an incredible mother of three, a deep and caring daughter and friend and mentor to so many, Mindy is also, in her spare time, I assure you, very superficial. She likes red carpet drama. She wants to know what really happened on the junket. She's actually kind of interested in who wore it better and has some opinions.
I am so happy right now. It's such an uncomplicated happiness. It's a beautiful day in Hollywood with all my favorite people in the whole world. And I'm on a star on the Walk of Fame. I have no other feeling other than I'm a little stunned, mostly just so happy.
Time has announced their Women of the Year list, including actor Nicole Kidman, basketball player Aja Wilson, and Olympic gymnast Jordan Childs. Kidman was selected for her immense work in the film industry, pledging in 2017 to work with a woman director every 18 months, and has since done so, partnering as a producer and actor with 19 women in film and television in the last 8 years. Honoree Aja Wilson had this to say about pay disparity in women's basketball.
I feel like that's something that's out of our control at this moment. It's something that we're obviously going to continue to work for and work hard for. I feel like the proof is in the pudding, the product is out there. Now it's just taking people to put their money where their mouth is and really invest in women. It's not just a trend, this is a movement that I hope continues on, not just now, because there's a face that everyone's grinding towards. It's more so it's going to take all of us to help uplift this. So soon, I'm speaking it and manifesting it, and yeah, hopefully at the end we'll all be happy.
Mzansi's darling singer Tyler has coined another milestone in her career this week. The hitmaker's smash hit Water has landed her the honor of being the first and latest African solo artist to reach 1 billion Spotify streams. The 23-year-old global superstar is hard at work, solidifying herself as a force to be reckoned with. Also adding to great achievements for Africans in music are Nigerian musicians Wizkid and Davido, who were announced among the winners of the 2025 NAACP Image Awards. Wizkid on Wednesday won in the Outstanding Duo, Group or Collaboration category for his collaborative song with Brent Faiyaz. Davido won an award for Outstanding International Song following his collaboration with Chris Brown. Grammy-nominated rapper A$AP Rocky has been found not guilty this week of 2 felony counts of assault with a semi-automatic weapon. His defense team argued that it was a prop gun that fired only blanks, which was the weapon in question following the 2021 altercation between Rocky and former friend Terrell Efron.
We want to thank God first. You got to thank God first, you know what I'm saying?
Amen.
I really want to thank the jury for making the right decision, you know? And I'm just so thankful. This is crazy right now. This whole experience has been crazy for the past 4 years, but I'm thankful. Nonetheless, I'm thankful. And we're blessed to be here right now, to be a free man talking to y'all. Thank you. All praise to God.
That's all for this week. Stay trendy.
From Joburg to Ibiza, it doesn't get sweeter because we are worldwide right here on the show. And South Africa is not only a tourist hotspot, but also a hub of creativity, with our storytelling abilities ranging high on our list of skill. The highly acclaimed South African short film, The Last Ranger, directed by Cindy Lee and produced by Anele Mdoda, as well as Lebo M, has been nominated for Best Live Action Short Film at the upcoming 97th Academy Awards. Can we all just get a hey ya? Producer Phinda Matlala caught up with the stars to get a taste of the action at a recent exclusive screening.
The stars were out this week in support of the next great film to come out of South Africa, The Last Ranger. The film has received one of the biggest nods recently in the industry through an Oscar nomination. This labor of love and environmental story is set to capture the hearts of audiences near and far.
So impressive that the South African film industry is doing so well, and I think South Africa's creative industry in general is taking the world by storm. I'm so happy and so impressed, and I think let's take both the Grammys and the Oscars.
It's been nominated for an Oscar. This is huge for the South African film industry, an industry that I'm not involved in. I'm a professional sportsman, but it will echo. So that's the most important thing, and I'm just proud and blessed to be here.
I'm very proud of the cast, amazing cast, the storyline, and the most important thing to me is the subject matter, why I supported the movie. I will continue to support the movie. So it's accomplishing a lot of things. One, we're creating more opportunity for workers, our talent, our actors, bringing Anele as a producer to the forefront, and there's nothing more important than going back to Hollywood with quality work and quality talent, and now quality producers. I'm very proud.
The short film is set on an Eastern Cape game reserve, following the story of young Lita, who takes an adventure with the last remaining ranger, Kgothatso. Their journey takes a tragic and unexpected turn when they are confronted by poachers, leading to a battle to protect the rhinos, which ultimately uncovers a devastating secret.
There's a part when the Kgothatso looks like she's taking her last breath because something's just happened to her while she was trying to protect the rhino. And the poachers are drilling into Tandy's horn. So simultaneously, the drilling and Kgothatso's last breaths are happening. And it's almost like she acts like they're drilling her, because that's how close she is to the rhinos. Ooh, I'm gonna cry. Yeah. So that for me is definitely something to look out for.
Young star Leah was just 11 years old at the time of filming. She stole the spotlight with her acting debut, providing an emotive and impressive performance.
Oh, definitely the final product, seeing Leah, and you know, she shot this when she was 11. She's 13 now. And when you watch it tonight, you're going to see there were times when we'd like ask ourselves, where did she get those tears? You know, I think definitely uncovering new talent. Avumile has been working, but this is by far, I would say, her biggest role. So for me, work on this film is people discovering new talent and ultimately discovering the talent that is Cindy Lee as a director.
I thought I was coming in to support her, but the way she held me throughout this film was quite incredible, in such a way that I did not expect from an 11-year-old, especially at that time. But it's also being directed by a female director, and also shooting from the Eastern Cape, where I come from. So there's so many beautiful things about this film. It was such a beautiful script. All the elements in it were quite incredible. So those are the things that at this moment I can come up with, but there's more, really.
It has taught me that anything is possible. You can achieve it. You just have to work for it, because why did I work for it with these wonderful people? Because you just need to work for it. Just aim for a goal that's higher than the skies, it's higher than the heavens. You can make it because it is possible.
The story borrows from real-life events and weaves in the complexities of poaching and socio-economic challenges around it.
To highlight the plight of rangers in particular, who are unsung heroes and heroines, and to couple that with rhino poaching, which is a real scourge in our society at the moment, something that we as a department responsible for enforcement and compliance are battling with. I think the kind of international status this documentary would get will do well in us being able to have more means to deal with rhino poaching and the mafia that are involved.
Mdoda shared that this achievement came through great talents and, most importantly, great networks.
Lebo and I have known each other for a while. He's just been the sandpaper that makes me smoother at every journey, and just learning from him and learning how to navigate international stages and navigate international media, because you ultimately need them on your side for us to win this thing. It was great to know that I'm not stopping scared to ask. People will say yes, because when people ask me, I say yes. Yeah.
Well, this is just a small part. We have a bigger journey ahead of this. I'm going to be the composer and producer of the soundtrack. We're beginning to start working on that already. There's a whole global plan unfolding. Obviously, right now, we're on excitement of the Oscar nomination. We're all going to Los Angeles and take care of that while we're building the next phase. The next phase is now building a big feature film out of it and making a global statement.
Storytelling remains an intrinsic part of our identity. We can't wait to celebrate this win.
Yo, the stars definitely came out to play on that red carpet. Siti halala, it feels so good to be African right now. But I think on that note, let's just press pause and, go quench our thirst with some water. And when we return, we're going to be giving you an insert on fashion and love that you do not want to miss. Let's go, Suta. We love hearing from you, so please do engage with us. You can find us at Trendz on SABC. Now onto some love fashion. When was the last time you went on a romantic date or just dressed up for a lavish dinner? What you wear always makes a statement. Exhibit A. It's no wonder we caught up with the multifaceted Kgothatso Modumo of Angel Gabriel Design, an individual celebrated for his exceptional contributions to the fashion industry to explore his latest range, inspired by love, of course. Let's get more.
These designers are infectiously known to dress prestigious figures in different industries, especially at glamorous events. With an exuberating touch of flair and extravagance, they have in the past created jaw-dropping, timeless pieces, and now they are onto a completely new fashion trajectory. The way you dress speaks volumes to how attractive and appealing you're going to look to your potential partner. So why not speak to a fashion designer to advise us on how to dress for your next date? Thank you so much for joining us, Kgothatso.
Thank you for the invitation and having me today. The collection is inspired by Valentine. It's inspired by love. We really wanted to show how love can be beautiful together with fashion. So we used red as our base color for women, because there's always a shade of red in a woman. We normally do researches and get inspiration about the fashion or what we are trying to create as designers. So firstly, I start by looking into the fashion trends, where the fashion is going.
Adorning outfits for romantic and capturing endearing moments requires a delightful thinking process for designers. Intricate and specially selected embellishments were carefully considered for these elegant garments.
Our collection is romantic. Red is romantic. Red is bold. With the guys, with the suits, how we incorporated the future of the fashion and how clean it is. It gives a man more confidence and it gives him more of say. you know what, babes, I'm here. We used crystals, beads, we used structures, we used had for the volume of the bubble dress. We used, those how the long dress, the silhouette is just a little bit of hey, I'm a lake.
Attracting a potential date, dressing to impress, or perhaps even just appearing respectable demands more than just self-confidence. So a flamboyant outfit is crucial to ensuring that you make the necessary statement. Kgothatso agrees that this is applicable for both gents and honeys.
As a gents, to look good is very important to meet a lady. In the collection, we have this beautiful safari suit. With a touch of gold, we used buttons as our touch. We really wanted to keep it as clean as it is. I really love tuxedo, double-breasted tuxedo suits. Why? Because they can normally, they have approach before I speak.
Well, I'm wearing a tuxedo, as you can see. It feels good, but it's not only about the feeling, it's also about the touch. As you can see, the touch is different. You don't have to wear a tux with a bow tie. It also works with a tie, as you can see, a simple one. Makes you feel good and in charge also. Makes me feel like an alpha male. Perfect. Oh, so nice. I would wear this to impress a lady because it's stretchy. I can hold her nice. And then, the rest is history.
What I love about this suit is that it's what I call a confident booster. I feel super great in it, and for the fact that it's tailor-made, I love it. Somehow it's keeping everything in place, and it shouts, this is $1 million bucks, guy. And I think one of the most important things that a suit must have, it's the handkerchief, the pocket square, because this touch of red, it's giving away love theme.
And for ladies, there's something really enticing about the bravery and boldness of strutting your stuff in a red number.
When a lady goes on a date, to feel sexy, confidence first. Changing into different silhouette of the dress, it depends on how you want to carry the dress and how you want to appear.
It's often said that red is for danger, so it's giving that dangerous vibes. I'm feeling confident in this dress. It's giving luxury. It's giving the sassy type and the boss lady as well.
Now that's how you project positive love energy through your appearance. So if you're planning to attract a Cupid kind of love made in heaven, be intentional about carefully selecting the outfit that will shoot the love arrow your direction.
Thank you so much, our producer Didi Ntle and designer Kgothatso Modumo for that one. So, red and green flags, specifically in relationships. And no, we're not about to dish up relationship advice, but we are highlighting one of the green flags that will score you major points with your significant other, or if you do not have one, then this green flag might just be a draw card to snag your future bae. Musician Jay Something threw a music and food picnic to give cooking lessons to patrons who were looking to add some green flags to their qualities. He also used this opportunity to celebrate his love with his wife, Coco. Here is what the Lovers Rock picnic had in store for the lovers of life.
There's no better time than in the month of love to remind lovers of love to celebrate their love. And Lovers Rock Picnic was a perfect playground for the occasion. Host Jay Something made a big gesture to his wife by throwing a picnic in her honor. And we were there to capture it all.
How did you surprise her for Valentine's Day?
I did a whole picnic for her.
Oh.
Yeah.
Is she around?
She's around, hell yeah. Yeah, she's out and about.
Okay. What's your love language?
Words of affirmation.
Why do you think it's cooking?
Well, I mean, I love that way, but I think a love language is also how you like to be loved. So yeah, cooking would be one of the ways I love. Yeah.
Can your wife cook?
Hell yeah. Amazing.
More than you can?
I would say that it's not a competition. I think we just both love cooking.
Okay, tell me about what your vision was about today.
To create a platform where love is celebrated. As simple as that. You know, love is not one-dimensional. Love is a complex, beautiful, deep thing. It's a journey that never ends between people, and I think that we need to celebrate it more. So everybody here is celebrating love, which is a beautiful thing.
Known for his ability to fuse music and food, Jay Something brought together industry favorites to achieve his mission for the day. He got people cooking while enjoying live performances. I mean, with tables decorated in this fashion, you would also fall in love with cooking. And to make this experience even more sweeter, comedian The Funny Chef cheered the crowds on while they got their cooking underway.
We recently had Valentine's, and we believe in love at first bite with Kno. That's what I'd like to call it. And we're just bringing people together in love, in food, and everything in between. Last time I celebrated Valentine was never. I mean, love is every day. Love is, I promise you, and I'm not trying to sound poetic. So why do we have to put a specific day? No, love is love.
According to you, what is the most romantic gesture that you believe will blow your socks off?
As a person, what will blow me away in a sense of love by another person would be if they consider me. Consideration is everything. That's all.
So the campaign called Unlock Your Green Flag is a global campaign that Kno is running, and basically came out of a survey where we understand that youth under the age of 35 actually are struggling with dating, right? So that one thing that we know is that cooking is actually a green flag, and 90% of young people globally actually agree. South Africa, the stat is high. I think it's about 93%. So yeah, the campaign really is about helping people unlock their skills when it comes to dating and cooking.
Oh, Loveville, a complex place with many twists and turns. So red flag, green flag, or whatever flag is being waved at the war of love, bottom line is no one wants to be alone.
Why are you here?
To have a great time. Yeah. Celebrate, I think, friendship for us. Obviously, I think others are here for love, but I think friendship, love as well. Yeah.
So it's a Galentine, post-Galentine for you guys?
Definitely, that's correct, yeah. Yeah, I agree with the post-Galentines, and just, she's been away for a year, and she's now in Joburg with me, so I thought we'd do something together.
Are you taken?
Not taken, but I'm in a comfortable space where it's just me and my kids and my friends and my girls.
Are you taken?
I'm taken.
Are you taken?
I'm taken. Mama Seko Bantu.
No, I've been taken for the past 10 years.
I would suggest that next year, as the event grows bigger and better, you guys must then have a section for single guys, right? They must come in helicopters and have a section where they are just there, and then people can just go fishing.
Jay, do you know what Jay Something in Setswana is?
I've got no idea. You got to tell me.
Okay. Jay Something, guys, in Setswana is Jay Singwihela.
Singwihela.
Something,
Okay.
anything.
Hey everybody, this is Jay Something and you're watching Trendz Live.
Tolong utando lucha unde kabela pande kodu tandolwa lona luse kona sakuba ngalo singegelele ude uvuselele. subene ude uvuseleleke senza zonke izifungo sokwahlulwa kukufa zohlala nawe ndilekelele ude uvuseleleke
You're still tuned in to Trendz Live right here on SABC News Channel 404. You heard her before the break with an enchanting track called Linda. Renowned for her soulful voice and her ability to connect deeply with her audience, Phinda Matlala remains one of South Africa's most cherished musical icons. You'll remember her with timeless hits, including fan favorite Tiki Tiki, a track that continues to resonate across generations. Well, M Pinda is back on the music scene with a new titled EP, 10 Years a Decade, which marks a significant new chapter in her storied career, capturing her journey of healing and self-discovery following the tragic loss of her husband a decade ago. M Pinda, welcome to Trendz Live.
Thank you so much for having me.
It is such an honor and pleasure to have you in studio tonight.
I am so excited
yes,
to be
and we're going
here.
to be talking about all things music, but you know, before we do, yours is definitely like a triumphant story, you know, one that's rooted in celebration. What are you celebrating in coming back to the scene after 10 years?
I'm celebrating life. I'm celebrating the fact that I'm still able to inhale and exhale at this point, and the fact that I still have my music. I'm celebrating the fact that my family has managed to get to this point through everything that we went through. I'm celebrating the fact that I can honestly say I had love in my life.
Oh, that's a beautiful way to
even
look at
though
it.
it was taken away from me too quickly for my liking.
Yeah.
But anyway, those are the things I'm celebrating. I'm celebrating the fact that music is still within me and I am still able to tap into that gift.
Oh.
I'm thanking God for giving me the children that he gave me and the family that he gave me. I'm celebrating love.
I love that you're celebrating love, and we're excited to be celebrating you today and your music. Now, before the break, you sang for us in Linda. Can you just tell us a little bit more about what the song addresses and the sentiments behind the track?
Linda is about a couple that is going through tough times in their relationship.
Okay.
And the other partner is saying, you know what, I'm sick of this. I'm getting out. You know, I'm finding something else.
Like, thanks, bye.
And the lady's like, well, my love is still here. I'll Bluetooth you. You go nowhere.
Come closer. I absolutely love that.
So we can survive on my love until yours is revived.
Because it's not going to always be 100% in a relationship, right? Sometimes somebody else needs to give more than the other. But let's just speak about the fact that, you know, you lost somebody very dear to you, very close to your heart. And I can't imagine that was ever something that was easier. And it put you in a place where you even took a pause from something else that you love, which is music. Tell us what the last decade has been like for you.
It's been horrible. It's been horrible. I can definitely say that grief doesn't leave you. The pain doesn't leave. It just gets easier to deal with. Time gives you perspective, and the reason it ended up taking from me something else that I love is because my spirit was not addressed, and music doesn't exist in conflict. Oh, yeah.
Oh, and this is why you write your songs, because Yes, I love it. But let me let you finish your thought.
Music does not exist in conflict. So my music left me because I was in turmoil. I lost my relationship with God. I didn't lose it. I just lost sight of it. I lost.
Which is fair.
Yeah. I lost the ability to pray. I lost the ability to be thankful, you know. And when I finally reconciled my loss and the existence of God and the fact that He doesn't need to come to me to ask for permission from me to take my husband, because when He gave him the life He gave him, He didn't come
to ask you.
Thank you.
But I love the fact that, you know, as much as you've gone through a travesty, it sounds like you're turning your mourning into dancing. What do you hope that your audience at least walks away with and connects with? Because some people might have also gone through a similar pain that you've experienced.
What has helped me is laughter. And it's been a constant in all. If you listen to all my music, there's always an element of what Lomamutin, you know. When it came back to me, when I stopped feeling guilty about seeing joy in life, and I embraced it and I took it back into me, it helped me to move forward, and it helped me understand the fact that life is not all about me. The decision that God makes about my life have nothing to do with me.
And now you're taking that and you're sharing it with the world. So what can everyone actually expect, especially the sounds and the genres, from 10 years, a decade? I love the title. Wow.
Well, the first thing that we should tell your viewers is that when you come to the show on the 28th, bring your techies, wear comfortable shoes.
Really?
You'll be
inside
of the inside shape.
Oh man.
So I want people to dance and rejoice, be happy, embrace life.
Yeah.
That's the basic of it. And I have not let go of my traditional African root, as you heard in the previous song. I have not lost that sound, but I've younged it up.
Is it younging it up with the Afro jazz soul and vibes? Ooh, we can't wait to hear it. But tell everybody more about the show. It's happening next week, Friday on the 28th. And if I'm not mistaken, it's happening at the Market Theatre, which is a very historic place to do this launch. Like...
And the 360 of it is that at the Market Theatre, the last time I performed there, my husband was standing right here in front of the stage cheering me on, and we had another gig we had to rush to. So as soon as we finished, I didn't even go backstage. I went down the stairs, he came to hold my hand, and we ran out of the theatre.
And I see why you picked this place. It's so much memory and nostalgia for you, but such a full circle moment, you know. God is so good. I mean, we don't always understand His ways, but He is so good.
And when I approached the market, they were like, on board, done, come. I was like, hey, thank you. Thank you, Father.
No, we thank you for being here. I hate the fact that I have to wrap things up, but I just love the fact that in everything you said today, you are just such a beacon of hope, of light, and especially of love. And I know that anybody that goes to the Lyric Theatre next week, Friday,
Market
Theatre, my apologies, Market Theatre next week, Friday, is going to have a blast. So please, South Africa, go and buy those tickets.
Bring your mother, bring your sister, bring your dog, bring your cat, bring everything.
Everybody must come through. Well, we're wishing you all the best with your continued journey of just healing, of laughter, and all this music, and on the brand new project. Thank you so much for being here.
Thank you so much for having me.
Listen, we all need to go watch M Pinda next week, Friday on the 28th at the Market Theatre. And I could speak to her all night, but while she gets ready for her next offering, tonight we give you a taste of Dubai. Ooh, Saba wells to go there, sana. With versatile dishes that have kept foodies in the Emirati city returning to the festival annually. Here's what this year's Taste of Dubai had to offer. Yum, yum.
The annual Taste of Dubai festival gave foodies in the Emirati city a taste of love on Valentine's Day, showcasing signature dishes from 16 of the top local restaurants.
Just opened the doors for the first day of Taste of Dubai, so we're excited for weekend ahead of us full of foodie fun and good vibes all around. So we're here until Sunday night, and we're looking forward to welcoming 25,000 people over the weekend.
The festival offered visitors a 3-day food affair from across the spectrum, ranging from gourmet delicacies to street food.
It's just a really exciting moment. There's great food here, there's great people, great music. I've just had a go at making a Monmouth Mule cocktail, which I'm sure was delicious, but perhaps not as good as the professional mixologists here.
Amazing atmosphere. You can taste all the 5-star, 4-star foods, and it's absolutely we are enjoying with our children. And I would tell to everyone to come and join with us.
Celebrity chefs took to the stage for live cooking demonstrations and workshop sessions, sharing their secrets and engaging with eager audiences. Amongst them, Tarek Ibrahim, the first Arab master chef, praised the festival, emphasizing that food has the power to bring people from all over the world together.
You see the excitement, you see the how people are reacting with each other. Yes, I'm a chef, and yes, I'm really into food, but I'm really into how people react and act together. And if you have the right environment for all different nationalities in the whole world, and you put them with food, all the differences will really dissolve. All the difference will go away. You will try my food, I will try your food, we'll sit down, we'll have something to drink together, and you will have just positive energy.
The event proved to be more than just about food, with contemporary DJ sets from the region, family-friendly activities and pop-up markets creating a lively environment. With the Dubai skyline as a backdrop, a celebration of culture and creativity which left the patrons hungry for more.
Yeah, no, one thing about our producer Puleng Wanyana Utlaliseva, Lantaloganya. But anyway, after that heartwarming interview earlier, which places her triumphantly back on the music scene, here's the beloved songstress, M Pinda, performing yet another track from her new EP, perfectly titled 10 Years a Decade. Over to her. Welcome you back to your favorite show on a Friday evening. Don't forget to hit us up over on X. We are at Trendz on SABC. We are about to wrap up the show, but before we do, we have two besties with us in the studio today as we continue with our Love Month celebrations. Two highly acclaimed, award-winning rappers, heavy on the bars and flows. They have teamed up to create a hip-hop love anthem for all the besties called Bestie. The track dropped on Valentine's Day and set the perfect mood for spreading love in Mzansi. Of course, I'm speaking about none other than Gigi Lemaine and Caesar Alakan, and welcome to Trendz Live. Besties, how are you guys?
Good.
I'm even losing my breath because I'm like surrounded by superstars in the studio this evening.
Wow.
So I have to ask you, G's, are you guys like real life besties?
Yeah, we're besties. We're pretty much
I asked because Trendz Live, and you know the social streets have been saying one thing or two. So Caesar, I have to ask you, what is the nature of this relationship?
We're best friends.
Okay, we're gonna just keep it like that and keep it moving. Let's speak about the track that you guys released on the 14th. You know, it obviously explores love and just the complexities around it. Can you tell us a little bit more about the track?
I think for me, it really sets the tone for any kind of bestie. So, you know, whether it's your mom or your brother or genuinely someone you met back at school or somebody you're romantically involved with, I think that's definitely it.
Spreading love in different types of relationships.
Lots of love.
Yeah, I love that. Would you say they were part of the song that like touched on your personal experiences in you guys creating this track?
I think generally because of the type of rappers we are, we always pull from personal experiences. Yeah. But I think, you know, the thing about this song is, you know, being friends is or being lovers or being close is generally a personal experience. So
yeah.
I think it's what we do.
It is what you guys do, which I think is so hard. Like when you get into the studio to say this is what we're gonna pen, like what goes into that whole entire process?
Definitely like inspiration. I think for anyone who is a writer, regardless of what industry you're in, it definitely needs to start from the heart. So it has to be a personal experience. I don't know if you agree with me. Definitely.
Yeah, and we see the little love on your glasses. I absolutely
I don't even notice that.
But how was it working with this hottie in studio? Because it wasn't the first time that you guys have actually collaborated, but how was it in studio together this time around?
It's crazy. I've been trying to work with this lady for a while. For a minute. Yeah, I've been chasing her around for a minute. It's quite dope. I think I find a lot of similarities when I work with her than I do with a lot of other artists. You know, I think we really are on the same page. She is as dope as they come.
Literally, you're also as dope as you come, and I love the fact that there's such mutual respect for each other's crafts. And I think then coming into studio to produce something this amazing, of course, it's going to be like next level. But we know that you've also got a project that's going to be dropping titled Doves and Scones. What a really interesting title! But tell us about this project that we cannot wait to hear all about.
So Caesar is actually part of the creative direction for that.
I know, that's right.
And it features, I mean, like, guys, let's be honest, like, this is a code, right? So just having him in studio, like, for me was like just such a big thing. We got to balance it out a bit. So we have upcoming, you know, artists that everyone's talking about right now, the Gwelas, K-Kid, Kane-Kid, and of course some nice appearances, actually from two codes, MT and probably Caesar. I think for me those are the exciting ones. And it drops at the end of March. So yeah, just...
Girl, you were cooking for real in the studio.
We were cooking for real.
I'm literally pinching myself. So you said end of March we will be getting the full project.
Absolutely.
But will we be getting other lead singles that come from the project?
Yo, there's something that's punishing us right now on TikTok, Bleed Mama. I'm really excited about that one, featuring MT and Nathan Blur. Please watch out for Nathan Blur. And yeah, it's going to be a movie, literally.
It's all that film, darlings. We literally cannot wait to watch it. But Caesar, I have to bring this to you because I mean, a lot of people say a lot of things about hip hop and where it is, you know, in our country and how Amapiano is taking over. Then you went to go win a summer last year. You went to go win a summer last year, you know, with your collaboration with Umtunzi as well as, why am I forgetting his name now? Kgothatso Small. So how was that moment for you? Because it's like you're dabbling in this genre, then you also win your first summer through it. Was that how was that?
It is quite a what do I call it? It is quite a plot twist. You know, invested so much time doing the one passion and following it like with passion. And then the 1 minute you decide to actually just say, actually, I'm just gonna follow
you know, the craft and just follow what the world, you know, is looking
right
for
now,
and trying to consume right now. And then a moment like that happens. It's just, I guess it is a twist, you know.
But
again,
twist,
it's a beautiful twist. I guess it's bittersweet. It's bittersweet, but more on the sweet side. You know, my thing about it is, my biggest mission with this whole Sizwe Alakine thing is just to show that, you know, being a musician is actually a beautiful story. You know, it's something that really doesn't have to confine you into being a hip-hop artist or a jazz artist or whatever. We're just here to make music and just have a nice experience. So I'm just really going with the flow and I'm just doing my thing.
You're doing your thing and we're enjoying you doing your thing, and I think it speaks to the fact that like music is so nuanced, and as a person you don't just have only one skill, and it's great that you were able to incorporate what you have been doing for so long, you know, into like an Amapiano sound, and people still resonated with it. Does that mean that we can also be hearing like a project or something new from you 2025?
Probably, maybe, but right now we're still on Gigi time. She's my boss. So I'm still
yes, let's be honest and like receive it doing their thing.
So as soon as we get this one out the way, then I think maybe I'll drop. But I'll always be on the streets. It's a bug that's been catching me for like the last 20 years. I don't think it's gonna leave me anytime soon.
No, I love that. I mean, Gigi, outside of music, you've also done so many other things, and one of them is also being on reality TV. We don't have to mention which one. But how was that experience for you?
Absolutely loved it.
Really?
I love reality TV.
What was it about it that you were just like,
I get to be myself. I think that's the best part. I'm not acting anyone's role. Like, I am like typically myself. So I know a lot of people ask me this, would I do it again? Absolutely. I just love how you're able to create and how people get infatuated with seeing how you live your life. And I think most importantly, you know, people don't realize we're as real as they come. So getting that opportunity to show people I'm just like you was amazing for me.
Now, that is amazing. I mean, I've watched, and you've also been on reality TV, but I think getting to see like the behind the scenes of these people. This was next level, definitely. But I just
watching it, being on it, doing it.
Everything. Like, I just think I love the fact that people get to just kind of see the people behind the music, which is not something we get to experience quite a bit. But in just wrapping things up, what would you both say is the future of hip hop in SA?
A reality TV show for all of us.
No, I second that.
The future of hip hop. Oof. The future of hip hop will always be the future of, I think, black creatives in South Africa. It's just going to keep evolving, keep finding a new way to show itself. People thought it was gone, but now you see Durban coming with a wave, you see Pretoria coming with a wave. You know, when I came in the game, she was part of the second generation. Now I'm freshly out the game, she's the leader in this generation. There's Quellas, there's King, like, it'll always keep evolving. So
love the evolution of it all. But I want to wrap it up with you saying the final words, because we're here for you today, Miss Boss Lady.
Listen, I don't even know what to say. Shout out to all the besties. Shout out to you, Sizwe. This was absolutely amazing. I can't wait for everyone to hear the project. You know, women in hip hop, it's a huge, huge cross to bear. So shout out to everyone who continues to support us. And I really, really hope you go out and you download the project.
And we are so proud of you, and shout out for carrying this weight on your shoulders. And just like that, South Africa now gets to hear this track. I am super, super excited for you guys to hear Besties performed live right here on the SABC News TV stage. Right now, though, I have to go to my house. Let me love and leave you. Catch you again next week, Friday, 8 p.m. sharp, right here. Until then, you know what I say. Stay sweet. Good night.
Hey bestie, really think I'm ready to fall. Hey bestie, think I wanna give it my all. Hey bestie, really think I like what you are. You make it easy to let go. You're the one from the get-go.
I don't want any attention, but I wanna flex my chick. I don't really mean to show her off, but I can't keep it in. I don't want any attention, but I got a new best friend. I don't really mean to show her off, but that right there my twin. That's my chick.
That's my boo thing, homie, hombre scheme. Show me buddy, amigo, kin. Baby, run a slime twin. That's my bestie, that's my friend. Boo thing, homie, hombre scheme. Show me buddy, amigo, kin. Baby, run a slime twin. That's my bestie, that's my friend.
I call her my dog, I call her my chick, I call her my hit, I call her my friend. I call every morning, magaseke, cause I wanna call her mama one man. I got my pen, send her a check. My name money, I send her a check. One of these days, I send her a check, so we can fly over all of this shit.
Yo, I'm thinking again, addicted to you and I'm feeling again. I'm used to be dreaming about Venus again. Or going to war for my chummy I'm in. I'm reading these texts and I'm like, it's you. Feel like a king cause the magic is you. The love is us and the kisses and shoes. The hugs and surprises we need too.
I don't want any attention, but I wanna flex my chick. I don't really mean to show her off, but I can't keep it in. I don't want any attention, but I got a new best friend.
my boo thing, homie, hombre scheme. Show me buddy, amigo, king. Baby, daughter, slime twin. That's my bestie, that's my friend. Boo thing, homie, hombre scheme. Show me buddy, amigo, king. Baby, daughter, slime twin. That's my bestie, that's my friend.
I call her my dog, I call her my man, I call her my friend. Call every morning, man, I say cause I wanna call her, mama won't bed. Mama, I pay to send her a text. Money, money, I send her a check. One of these days, I send her a check. So we can fly over all of this.
Hey, bestie.